Evening, guys. Yesterday we covered the topic of how to conquer your fears to start a business. And now that we've worked through that fear, I wanted us to talk about the things that you should know before you start. One of them is that you need to be a person who's flexible and can check their ego at the door. Checking your ego at the door does not mean that you deflate yourself or what you believe in or your dream. It just means that you're agile enough to adapt to the changes that need to come with the business. You can be able to tweak your idea by being quick enough to understand what's working and what's not working. You also need to be a person who can start small. I know most of us, when we're starting that business, you want to start it 100% the way you've dreamed it. After all, you've planned it in your mind like a million times. But you need to resist that urge and starting small and scaling as you gather customer feedback. And also, are you the kind of person who's speaking to your customers or your potential customers? What I mean is, before you launch that idea, you can go online and get some feedback. Is it a product? Is it a service? And you need to know who is your target. Don't just get feedback from everybody else. You need to approach that customer as an avatar. What do they like doing? Where do they live? How much do they earn? What do they like listening to? Where do they like hanging out? These are the kind of groups you will visit, and you will ask questions about your product. And you need to be strategic in order to be able to gather the positive feedback and the negative feedback that will help you now tweak your product or service. And this will help you now get your business's differentiator. You also need to be a person who's thought about what is your financial status as you're starting, because your financial status will enable you know what amount of startup capital do you have, and you can be able to plan your idea and even the rollout of your idea based on that startup capital. So I wish you well as you start, and I'll see you at the top.